Are you planning to travel to the United States? Here are 10 things you need to know to ensure a safe trip. The United States, a vast country with diverse cultures and experiences, is a dream destination for many. But like any journey, it requires careful preparation. It's not just about packing your bags, but also understanding the complexities of your destination. So, whether you're an experienced globetrotter or first-time traveler, this guide will prove invaluable. Now let's dive into the top 10 things you need to know. Starting at number 10, know the visa requirements. As you embark on your journey to the United States, it's essential to familiarize yourself with the different types of visas and the process of acquiring one. This step is not just a formality, it's a crucial part of your journey. Visas come in a variety of forms, each designed for different purposes and lengths of stay. For instance, you have the tourist or visitor visas, which are ideal for short-term stays and holidays. Then there are business visas for those looking to conduct business or attend conferences. There are also student visas for those intending to study in the US. The process of applying for a visa can be a bit tedious, but it's well worth it. It involves filling out an application, paying a fee, and attending an interview at the US Embassy or consulate in your home country. But remember, each type of visa has its own set of requirements. These may include proof of financial stability, a return ticket, or a letter of invitation, among others. It's crucial to understand these requirements well in advance to ensure a smooth application process. And don't forget, getting a visa doesn't guarantee entry into the United States. Immigration officials at the port of entry have the final say, so it's always wise to carry all necessary documents with you. So, take your time to understand your visa requirements to avoid any potential issues. Number 9 on our list, understand the currency. Navigating the US currency system is a crucial aspect of any trip to the United States. The US monetary system is based on dollars and cents, with 100 cents making up a dollar. Currency comes in the form of coins and bills. Coins include pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars, and dollar coins. Bills, on the other hand, come in denominations of $1, $5, $10, $20, $50, and $100. Why is it important to grasp this system? Well, understanding the currency can prevent you from being shortchanged or overcharged. It can also help you budget more effectively for your trip and avoid potential inconveniences or embarrassments at shops, restaurants, or local markets. Moreover, many places in the US still prefer cash for small transactions, so having some on hand can be beneficial. So, familiarize yourself with the currency to ensure a smooth trip. Our 8th tip for you, learn basic English phrases. Now, English is the most widely spoken language in the United States, so getting a handle on some basic phrases can be the key to unlocking a smoother travel experience. Imagine this, you're in a bustling New York diner, and you're trying to order your first real American breakfast. Knowing how to say, "I would like pancakes and coffee, please," can make that experience a whole lot easier, not to mention tastier. Or perhaps you're in a taxi, and you need to tell the driver where you're headed. "Could you take me to the museum, please?" There you have it, easy as pie. But it's not just about convenience, it's also about showing respect and goodwill. By making the effort to communicate in the local language, you're showing that you respect the culture and the people. And trust me, people appreciate that. They're more likely to help you out, to share a smile, or to strike up a friendly conversation. So, before you pack your bags and set off on your American adventure, take some time to learn a few basic English phrases. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be complex. Just a few phrases to help you navigate your way around. Remember, a little English goes a long way. Coming in at number 7, respect the laws and customs. Now this may seem like a given, but it's not just about staying out of trouble. It's about understanding and embracing the cultural nuances that make the United States what it is. Sure, we all know the big ones. Don't drink and drive, adhere to the speed limits, and absolutely no jaywalking in busy cities like New York. But it goes much deeper than that. It's also about understanding the social customs that guide everyday interactions. For instance, in the US, tipping is not just a nice gesture but a social expectation in many service industries. Whether it's your taxi driver, your waiter, or your hotel housekeeper, a tip of 15 to 20% is standard. And don't forget about the American love for personal space. It's customary to stand at least an arm's length away from others in public places. And remember, in the United States, the right side is the right side. Whether you're walking down the street or riding an escalator, stick to the right side to let others pass. Then there's the quintessential American greeting. A casual, "How are you?" Don't be surprised, it's a standard way of saying hello, and the answer is always positive. So, always respect the laws and customs to avoid any trouble. It's the best way to ensure that your American adventure is nothing but smooth sailing. At number 6, be aware of the weather. Now, when we say the United States, we're talking about an expansive landmass that spans across multiple climate zones. From the tropical beaches of Florida to the Arctic chill of Alaska, from the desert heat of Arizona to the mild climate of the Pacific Northwest, the weather varies greatly. The importance of being prepared for these diverse weather conditions cannot be overstressed. It can influence everything from what you pack to the activities you plan. Imagine planning a beach day in Miami only to find out it's hurricane season, or hoping to hike in Colorado, but not realizing it's the peak of winter and the trails are snowed in. Let's not forget that understanding the local weather also means safety. Extreme weather conditions can lead to dangerous situations, and being ill-prepared can put you at risk. So, always check the weather forecast before your trip. Halfway through our list at number 5, understand the transportation system. The United States is a vast territory, and its transportation network is equally extensive and diverse. From planes, trains, buses, and boats to taxis, ride-shares, and even bicycles, there's a mode of transport to suit every traveler's needs. Air travel is the quickest way to cover long distances. With hundreds of airports across the country, it's possible to fly from coast to coast in just a handful of hours. Trains, on the other hand, provide a slower, more scenic option. Amtrak, the national rail operator, offers routes that crisscross the country, passing through cities, towns, and stunning landscapes. For shorter distances, buses are a cost-effective choice. Greyhound, Megabus, and others serve a vast network of routes. But perhaps the most flexible option is driving. With a valid license, you can rent a car and explore at your own pace. Just remember, Americans drive on the right side of the road. In cities, public transit systems like subways, buses, and trams are prevalent. They're an affordable and efficient way to get around. And of course, there's always the option of hailing a taxi or booking a rideshare service like Uber or Lyft. Lastly, many cities now have bike-sharing programs offering a fun, eco-friendly way to explore. So, whether you're journeying across the country or just around the corner, there's a transportation option for you. So, understanding the transportation system can make your trip much smoother. Number 4 on our list, know the emergency numbers. When you're out and about exploring the United States, it's essential to have a few key numbers at your fingertips. The most important one is 911, or as we say it, 911. This is a universal emergency contact number throughout the U.S. Dial it for immediate assistance from police, firefighters, or medical services. Another useful number is 211, which provides access to local community services like mental health support or disaster assistance. For road-related emergencies, try *55 on your mobile. This connects you to the nearest highway patrol, who can assist with breakdowns or accidents. Don't forget, if you're traveling with a mobile phone from another country, you might need to add the U.S. country code, which is +1 before these numbers. Remember, knowing the emergency numbers can be a lifesaver. Coming in at number 3, get travel insurance. Traveling is an adventure filled with exciting possibilities and new experiences. But sometimes life can throw us curveballs in the form of unexpected incidents. This is where travel insurance comes into play. Travel insurance is more than just a safety net, it's a lifeline when you're far from home. It covers a wide range of mishaps, from lost luggage and delayed flights, to more serious issues like medical emergencies. Imagine being in a foreign country, needing medical attention and not having the necessary coverage to get the help you need. It's a daunting situation that nobody wants to find themselves in. But with travel insurance, you can have peace of mind knowing that you're protected. Whether it's a minor inconvenience or a major catastrophe, travel insurance can provide financial protection and assistance when you need it most. It's important to remember that not all travel insurance policies are created equal. There are different types of coverage and varying levels of protection, so do your research and choose the policy that best fits your needs and budget. Consider factors like the duration of your trip, your destination, and any specific activities you plan to engage in. In the end, travel insurance is an investment in your well-being and peace of mind. It's a small price to pay for the assurance that you're covered no matter what comes your way during your travels. So, don't forget to get travel insurance before your trip. At number 2, stay connected. In an increasingly digital world, staying connected is not just a convenience, it's a necessity. And when you're traveling, especially to a new country like the United States, it becomes even more important. You see, staying connected is about more than just being able to post your latest adventure on social media. It's about having access to important information, like maps, transportation schedules, or emergency contacts at your fingertips. It's about being able to communicate with loved ones back home, and it's about staying safe. So how can you stay connected while traveling in the US? Well, one option is to get a local SIM card for your mobile device. This will give you access to mobile data, allowing you to use the internet even when you're not connected to Wi-Fi. There are several companies that offer these services, and you can typically find their kiosks in the airport when you land. Another option is to take advantage of public Wi-Fi. Many cafes, restaurants, and even public parks offer free Wi-Fi to customers. But remember, public Wi-Fi networks are not always secure, so be careful when using them, especially if you're handling sensitive information. And finally, consider getting a portable Wi-Fi device, or pocket Wi-Fi. These handy little gadgets can provide internet access for multiple devices wherever you go. Remember, staying connected can make your trip much easier. And finally, our number one tip: keep personal belongings safe. When traveling, safeguarding your personal belongings is paramount. It's not just about losing your favorite pair of sunglasses, but important documents like your passport or wallet can turn a dream vacation into a nightmare. So let's delve into some strategies to keep your belongings safe while exploring the United States. Firstly, be conscious of where you store your possessions. Avoid keeping anything valuable in your back pocket. It's an easy target for pickpockets. Instead, opt for a front pocket, or even better, a money belt or neck wallet, which keeps your valuables close and concealed. Next, consider investing in luggage locks. They might not stop a determined thief, but they will certainly deter opportunistic ones. Also, make use of hotel safes for your passport, extra cash, and other important documents when you're out exploring. Thirdly, let's talk about digital safety. In this modern era, our digital devices carry as much, if not more, value than our physical belongings. Keep your devices password protected and be cautious when connecting to public Wi-Fi networks. Use a VPN, a virtual private network, to encrypt your data and protect it from potential hackers. While we're on the topic of technology, it's also a good idea to back up important documents. Scan your passport, driver's license, and travel insurance details, then email them to yourself or store them on a secure cloud service. This way, you'll have access to them even if the physical copies are lost or stolen. Also, don't flash your valuables. If you're carrying expensive equipment like a camera or laptop, keep them in a nondescript bag when not in use. Drawing attention to your valuables can make you a target. Lastly, be alert and aware of your surroundings. Most incidents happen when we're distracted, so keep your belongings within sight and reach at all times, especially in crowded places. So, always keep your personal belongings safe to ensure a worry-free trip. And there you have it, the top 10 things you need to know when traveling to the United States. Let's do a quick recap to make sure we've got it all. First, understand the visa requirements. It's the first step to a hassle-free journey. Then, familiarize yourself with the currency. Dollars and cents can be tricky if you're used to a different system. Brush up on basic English phrases, respect the local laws and customs, and always keep an eye on the weather. Prepare for the unexpected by understanding the transportation system and knowing the emergency numbers. Don't underestimate the importance of travel insurance. It's your safety net while you're away from home. Lastly, stay connected and keep your personal belongings safe. These tips are your keys to a safe, smooth, and enjoyable trip. So, pack your bags and get ready for an adventure. We hope these tips help you have a safe and enjoyable trip to the United States.